Hi folks, and welcome to more Dominion Seaside. So, what's going on here? Mm, well, I wonder if so. Yeah, here we have Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a is a really weird card, and it's a very weak card actually because it's very slow, and yeah, you help your opponent by trashing their coppers, and yeah, it is a weak card. But we have Tactician here, and we can try and build double Tactician with Pirate Ship as a virtual payload. And I think it might work, and just because it's so, such a weird thing to do, I want to try it. But anyway, oh, hey, my opponent already opens with Pirate Ship. That makes me think maybe I should skip the Moneylender. Yeah, let's dive right into that. Uh, it's weird because this video series is supposed to like teach people how to play this Dominion extension, but that's probably not a good advice to go for the pirate ship. Sadly, my pirate ship misses here, and let's just go ahead and grab the caravan. So the idea would be to get like maybe like three pirate ships or something like that, and try to attack. Uh, oh, well, that's like one thing that can happen with your pirate ship. I didn't even hit my opponent, so yeah, but it's okay if I get them to bring me like 2 or 3 coins each. That's gonna be good enough already. Mm, Probably the way to play this board correctly, uh, without doing this silly pirate ship business, is to just play the double tactician board, get like a couple of artisans, and rely on bazaars and treasuries coins as a payload. Let's get another warehouse. I'm not a fan of that. Well, actually, never mind. Let's just get a silver. Not getting the good draws here, sadly, because those silvers are not great. To be honest, yeah, it's funny. It's funny because you thing is, for pirate ship to be viable, you to bring you to be at least like a terminal gold, which is by itself is not amazing by any means. But even if you want at least that, you want to play your pirate ship like what 3 times and hit every time. So I've only managed to play it once and I missed, and now it got discarded. My opponent also missed here. So yeah, and even if you hit, it's not like necessarily a great thing because usually you just hit coppers from your opponent, and you are actually just helping your opponent. So mm, yeah, don't do it. But yeah, here my opponent snaps a silver, which will happen sometime. But then again, it's not the biggest deal. The best way to defend against pirate ship is just pretend it doesn't exist on most boards. So if somebody tries to pirate ship you, you you don't care. Uh, oh my god, I'm so yeah, you see, it is terrible. I mean, I'm not getting lucky here because it is uh, it is kind of supposed to hit at least the first couple of times you play it because most of the deck is coppers. So it is quite unlikely for me not to hit 2 times in a row. But still, it's just hit and miss. It's not by any means a good card. So yeah, I shouldn't have been opening with that for sure. And I would never do that in like a league match or something. And here we have terminal collision, which is bad. Let's get the bazaar, I guess, top deck it, and get some more draw. So we also have an embargo here. Embargo is another dot from Seaside expansion. It's a terminal silver, and it's one shot, and it puts an embargo token on a supply pile. And every time you buy a card which has embargo token on it, you gain a curse. In practice, it just doesn't really work all that nicely. I mean, it ain't all that great. So here I can already get the tactician. Is it something I want to do? Yeah, I think so. Let's do it. That's fine. I'll probably just try and jump right into double tech deck right now. I'm kind of losing a bit on the payload side because I don't have enough virtual coins right now to buy stuff and play the tactician. And that was originally the idea behind the pirate ship, because you see my opponent, well, they have a couple of pirate ship, but they already have the pirate ship on 4 coins per play. So yeah, but I have 0, so that ain't good. I think what I'm going to do here, actually I just go ahead and get the second pirate ship. Let's have fun. Attack. Yeah. And get another bazaar probably. I don't necessarily want the embargo. So yeah, now my pirate ship are providing some coins at least, and I can get a second tactician as soon as I can, and I'm gonna have this amazing double tactician pirate ship deck. But yeah, so Seaside has several very, very weak cards, which are usually just barely playable, and pirate ship is one of them, sadly. So the other ones are embargo, and navigator is also a bad one, and what else was there? Well, here sadly I didn't draw my either artisan or tactician, but I don't want to trigger this shuffle necessarily. Yeah, I don't want to risk it, so let's attack more. Yeah, look at those pirate ships, look at them go. And I'll just go ahead and get another artisan, and now we are set. Now we are basically just playing straight double tactician, because we have an amazing payload with those pirate ships, and those artisans will help me tremendously with scoring, because that's a good. So I won't necessarily need the whole lot more payload than I already have. Those pirate ships will be enough. So with those artisans, I can get islands, and I can island away my estates, and then later I'll be able to island away my provinces. And that's a very nice use case for islands. When you green, they help you to smoothen the greening. So here my opponent should not really attack me, because 6 coins for a pirate ship, they should just grab the money and buy some stuff. It's really weird to discuss the intricacies of pirate ship deck, because usually you don't have a pirate ship deck. Let's play another. Let's play another pirate ship here, and in fact, I'm going to just grab the money and buy something nice, like another, I don't know, a bazaar actually. It could have been an island already. I just want to make sure I have enough actions to play everything I want. But yeah, I have double tactician now, and should be good enough. I'll start buying a province per turn and get into islands per turn. Well, ideally that's what's going to happen. I still have, sadly my opponent did not trash all my coppers, but they got most. I think I still have a couple of coppers on the silver, which is totally useless for me. double tactic. So that's the problem with embargo. I mean, okay, they embargoed the artisans. What next? Being perfectly honest, it was a terrible choice for my opponent because I don't necessarily want a third artisan, and they actually will benefit from having an artisan at least. So yeah, but usually just embargo doesn't really make sense. It has some uses, but generally it's very very weak. Uh, I'll just well, let's play the warehouse first. 1, 2, 3, doesn't really matter what I discard here. Island away the state, and oh wait, looks like, oh, never mind. I just play one pirate ship and I have enough for a province. Great. So yeah, right now I return. I'm gonna buy a province and stash away 2 cards. So my deck is actually gonna get thinner progressively despite me greening. So that's great. I'm just going to play everything, just clicking through it. Glorious pirate ships. I think the last time I played pirate ship, I don't even know where when it happened, like maybe like a year ago or something. So it was definitely fun to give it a try here. But never think of it like even on this board, it's just bad to get the pirate ship because it would have been faster and more effective to just build with bazaars and treasuries as a payload. Um, this warehouse is not very useful for me right now, to be honest. All right, so that's a lot of islands. Island is generally, it's a bit on a weak side because it's just it takes a lot of effort to get rid of 1 card, and while it goes with some additional points, it's just, yeah, it's a bit too slow. So we can get the last 2 islands here, but obviously on this is a good this board is a good example of island being useful. Because our deck is just it just looks good now. In fact, maybe I missed the win on the last turn. I was so busy getting those islands. Maybe I could have been. Probably I've missed a win, right? I could have been getting like bazaar and pirate ship, or like just a couple of pirate ships on my turn, and that would have been maybe enough for me to just get the last 2 provinces, I would expect. Yeah, but this game is just mostly fun. The lesson to learn here is don't go for a pirate ship. It is a tiny bit better in the multiplayer when you have like 3 or more players, but still, I'd say it's not a good card even there. And in 2-player, don't do it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.